Howdy folks, this is Jim Muckraker with WKFC in Montrose, Colorado. We're a company sponsored by the Montrose Extraction and Remediation Company. And we have a live interview today with eminent archaeologist and natural scientist Stephen B. Carr. And he's going to talk to us about a major discovery he has made here in Black Canyon of the Gunnison walls. Steve-O, what did you find out, bud?
Thank you, Jimmy. So, I've been coming out here for years and listening to the Park Service throw out this line of bullshit about how this old wall over here on the other side, they call it the painted wall. Well, it in fact is the painted wall. But they got this ridiculous story about how it's this really old rock that came up from the center of the earth, and that the rock had fissures and joints in it, and then this pegmatite or pegorite or some of that white stuff, you know, that filled in the holes and all this stuff. You know why they do that? They don't want us to believe that people, just regular folk, can do something almost unimaginable. So I went over there to the...
Wait a minute. Steve.
Yeah.
What are you saying?
Here's what I'm saying, Jimmy. I went over there to the North Rim, and I looked around, and you know what I found? I found boulders that still had ropes on them.
What?
Yes, indeed, sir. I ain't lying. This is God's honest. And I talked to some of the local Indians out there, and they said, no, man, that ain't no pegolite or whatever. They said, our ancestors, they used to hang from ropes, and they had little pots of paint on their back, and they had these fur brushes, and they would swing back and forth over this rock wall, and they would paint the wall. So the Park Service, they called it the painted wall, but then they made up this whole goddamn story about no humans involved when it was all about humans. So that just gives me a heartburn when I think about that. So what I say to you is, you should come out here to these parks, listen to what the Park Service has to say. Don't believe them. Don't believe a goddamn word. And then you go out on your own and you ask around and you look around, and I bet you too can unsolve some of these mysteries that, like I have. And I'm going to keep doing it the rest of my life because the people deserve the truth.
And that's what this station, WKFC, delivers every time we do an interview with a scientist like Mr. Carr. We bring you the truth. Not the bullshit, but the truth. And today, you just learned that the Indians painted that rock. It was nothing but Indians, and it was no natural anything. All right, folks, you have a great afternoon, and meet me down at the rodeo later. We're going to be giving out prizes. Bye.